of course it is. Thank you very much, Louise. You've been a star. You have a great evening. Cheers, Babs. Thank you. Bye. Hello, Mark. How are you doing, mate? Right, Mark, I'm very, very miffed. Seriously. As you can probably see via your call log, I've made a number of complaints. I've emailed you. You know, I've done everything in my powers in order to try and get this, you know, well, obviously this situation alleviated, I guess. Now, I've been paying £41.25 practically for 3 years for a £27 monthly fee. Now, why?
Because whenever you are paying your bill, you're not paying it the full amount, which is in turn leading to a late payment charge for the following amount that is carried forward to the next one.
Right. Now, sorry, it's Mark, is it, yeah?
It is,
Yeah. Now, Mark, right, as I explained, I'm fairly confident you'll probably find it on your call log, I actually receive my bill after it's due for payment. Now, granted, you know, I don't go via the direct debit route. I like to pay with cash. As I explained to Louise, call me old-fashioned. So,
But I understand that, but you're not, whenever you are receiving a bill, you're not paying it in full.
I always pay it in full. I've been paying £41.25 practically for 3 years.
You've been paying £41.25, but that's when the bill's £82.50.
But the bill wasn't £82.50, you see. Listen, right, Luke, Mark, if you look back in my log history, okay? Now, the first one, because obviously I've been with Telewest, now your Virgin Media, beforehand. Now, you know, what I did say is like basically, you know, you've just charged me to £10 because of the late payment initially, because I had the bill late. And I refused to pay that £10. Now that £10 is carried over and over and over. Let's talk 3 years, okay? Because I flatly refused to pay. Now, in all fairness, matey, if you imagine, well, okay, add it all up. 3 years worth of £41.20 bloody 5, as opposed to the £28, which I should have been paying. How much does that amount to, my man? Now, surely that would counteract this 80, I don't know, throwaway pounds. Sorry?
This has been like this since May 2008.
I know it has, Mark. That's why I've been complaining all throughout this time. Basically, mate, seriously, and I'm not joking here, right? All I have to do, because, like, you know, basically I use pay-as-you-go, right? Okay? And every time I've called one of your call centres, nobody will ever, under any circumstances, and I mean any circumstances, ever call me back. Now, it cost me a bloody fortune to phone you guys. It also cost me a fortune to use your service.
Well, in all due respect,
It just looks like I'm getting...
you haven't paid the bill in full since 2008 as well. So that's how there's a late payment charge.
I've been paying £41.25 every month, month in, month out for 3 years. And I must admit, Mark, I'm a tad lazy. I'm a busy man. Now, you know,
Well, there's a bill due, the bill was sent out on the 16th of December.
right,
82.75. You have paid 41.50.
every month for 3 years.
On that. The 40.50
Yeah, for 3 years.
50, which is due by the 14th of January.
Right.
If you pay that, that will remove any late payment charge.
I've got no intentions of doing so, mate. Look, Mark.
You would receive a late payment charge every month unless the bill is paid in full one of these months. Because this has been going on. The late payment charges were refunded.
And I said to you, if you check my emails, which I sent to your complaints department, my man, right? basically it states that I refuse to pay that. I absolutely refuse because you sent me the bill late. Now, I feel as if I'm being penalised because of the fact I don't use, you know, like direct debit, I pay with cash. Now, well, why don't you send your bills out on time then, my man? Why don't you send your bills out on time? Mark, I'm not the only one, my man. Seriously, I've got loads of friends who've had exactly the same problems as me. Because you send out your bill late, deliberately, as far as I'm concerned, anyway. Sorry? I get it late. I get it late. I go to the post office, I pay it via cash, and then all of a sudden... Why do you think the arrears happened in the first place, matey? Just give me an answer. I know it was. No, 3 years ago, mate. And I refused to pay that £10 and it's rolled over and rolled and rolled and rolled, hasn't it? No, since then I've been paying every time on month, but you still send me a bill late, mate. You send it by second class, and I get it at least 3 days late. Now, unless I need to put something in my diary, about 3 or 4 days. More, in fact, mate, this is the funny bit, okay? I actually get your late payment letter about 2 days before I actually get the bill. I don't dispute that, my man. I don't dispute that, man. But I've paid everything on time. If you look at all of my... I know, which is stupid, isn't it, mate? It is stupid, isn't it? Do you not think it's stupid of me to pay £41.25 every month, which I've done for the past 3 years, okay? Do you not think that that is stupid when I should actually be paying, what, is it 27 or is it £28 now? I've got no idea of the VAT increase. You tell me, okay? Now, do you think that that is stupid?
Well, why do it that way then, sir? Because you receive a bill each month, but you never pay it in full.
I've just told you. I don't pay it in full. I'm paying over the odds, mate. I don't receive a bit. I receive. Mark, wouldn't you think after this 3-year period, okay, that I've paid more than enough of that apparent, and I use the term very fucking loosely, excuse my French, I use the term loosely. Do you not think that I've paid through the bloody nose for a service that is currently down? No, I've got an issue with Virgin. Every time I try to phone you, it costs me an arm and a leg because I don't have a contract, okay, I top up. So every time I call you guys, it costs me about a tenner anyway, you know, by default. Now, I've emailed you, God knows how many times, to your customer service department. Has anybody got back to me? Have they bloody boot? Now listen, Mark, listen to me, mate, and I'm being quite honest here. Do you not think 3 years worth of paying £41.25, okay, would not negate this apparent one-time discrepancy? This one-time discrepancy. Would you not believe that that was the case? And that, listen, what up,